In the closing years of the 20th century, body armor became lighter, stronger, and more widespread across the world's battlefields. A quiet but profound shift was underway. The traditional submachine gun, once the undisputed king of close-quarters combat, began to show its age. Designed around pistol cartridges that had dominated urban fighting since the Second World War, these compact weapons were reliable and controllable, but they struggled against the new reality of armored adversaries. It was in this environment of technological escalation that the MP7 emerged, a compact firearm engineered not simply as another submachine gun, but as a response to an entirely new era of warfare. The MP7 is best described as a personal defense weapon, or PDW, a classification that bridges the conceptual gap between a traditional submachine gun and a compact rifle. While often grouped alongside submachine guns due to its size and role, the PDW category represents a distinct philosophy. Historically, submachine guns fired pistol ammunition and were intended for close-range engagements, where compactness and automatic fire were paramount. A PDW, by contrast, was conceived to offer greater penetration and effective range while remaining small enough for vehicle crews, support personnel, and special operations forces. The MP7 embodies this concept fully. It is compact like a submachine gun, yet chambered for a specialized cartridge designed to defeat modern body armor. The story of the MP7 begins in Germany with the renowned defense manufacturer Heckler and Koch. During the late 1980s and 1990s, NATO planners identified a pressing concern. The proliferation of soft body armor among potential adversaries threatened to render many standard sidearms and submachine guns ineffective. Soldiers whose primary role was not direct combat vehicle crews, artillery operators, logistics personnel still required a compact weapon for self-defense. However, issuing full-sized assault rifles to every support soldier was impractical. The answer, NATO believed, lay in a new class of compact weapon capable of penetrating armor at close to medium ranges. In response to these requirements, Heckler and Koch began developing what would become the MP7 in the late 1990s. The weapon was officially introduced in the early 2000s. It was chambered in a proprietary cartridge. The 4.6 30mm round, specifically engineered to provide high velocity and improved penetration compared to traditional 9.19mm pistol ammunition. This small-caliber, high-velocity round marked a deliberate departure from submachine gun tradition. It was not simply a smaller bullet. It was part of an integrated system designed to address a defined operational need. The development background of the MP7 was shaped by competition as well as innovation. Around the same time, other manufacturers were exploring similar concepts, most notably with alternative PDW platforms. The debate within military circles was not merely about which weapon was superior, but about the broader philosophy of close-quarters firepower. Should forces continue relying on larger rifles, or could a compact, specialized weapon offer a better balance between portability and effectiveness? The MP7 was Heckler and Koch's answer: lightweight, modular, and optimized for modern threats. The weapon entered service in the early 2000s. Germany was among the first adopters, integrating the MP7 into certain units of its armed forces. Soon after, a number of other countries followed, including the United Kingdom, whose special forces and protection units incorporated the platform into their arsenals. Various military and law enforcement agencies across Europe, Asia, and other regions also adopted the MP7 in limited or specialized roles. Its compact dimensions and distinctive profile made it particularly appealing for close protection details and counter-terrorism units operating in confined spaces. Service history reveals that the MP7 has seen operational use in multiple theaters, particularly in environments characterized by urban combat and asymmetric warfare, while detailed accounts of specific missions remain classified or limited in public documentation. The weapon's presence in Afghanistan and other conflict zones during the early 21st century is widely acknowledged. It gained a reputation for reliability and controllability, especially in close-quarters engagements where mobility and rapid target acquisition were critical. Perception of the MP7 within professional circles has generally been positive, though not without debate. Supporters praise its compactness, lightweight construction, and the armor-penetrating capability of its ammunition. Critics, however, question whether the PDW concept fully replaces either traditional submachine guns or compact rifles. Some argue that the specialized ammunition complicates logistics, particularly in multinational operations. Others suggest that advances in compact assault rifles have narrowed the practical gap that the PDW was designed to fill. Despite these debates, the MP7 has undeniably influenced discussions about personal defense weapons and the evolving nature of close-range combat. Technically, the MP7 is a gas-operated firearm that uses a short-stroke piston system. This operating method distinguishes it from many traditional submachine guns, which often rely on simpler blowback mechanisms. The gas-operated system allows the MP7 to manage the pressures generated by its high-velocity cartridge more effectively, contributing to its reliability and controllability. The design reflects Heckler and Koch's broader engineering philosophy, emphasizing precision manufacturing and robust internal components. The 4.6 30mm cartridge is central to the MP7's identity. Its small diameter and high velocity were specifically chosen to address the challenge of penetrating modern body armor at practical engagement distances. Compared to larger pistol calibers, the round generates less recoil, allowing for improved controllability during automatic fire. At the same time, its ballistic characteristics extend the effective range beyond that of many conventional submachine guns. While exact performance varies depending on ammunition type, the effective range is generally cited at around 200 meters for point targets, which is notable for a weapon of this size. In terms of dimensions, the MP7 is remarkably compact. With its stock collapsed, it can measure roughly 340 millimeters in length, extending to approximately 540 millimeters when the stock is deployed. Its weight, unloaded, is typically around 1.6 to 1.9 kilograms, depending on configuration. This lightweight profile enhances its suitability for personnel who must carry a weapon without sacrificing mobility. Magazine capacity commonly includes 20, 30, or 40-round magazines, offering flexibility based on mission requirements. The rate of fire is high, generally around 900 rounds per minute. This rapid cyclic rate allows for dense bursts of fire in close quarters, though it also underscores the importance of training and discipline in professional use. Importantly, the MP7 is designed with multiple fire modes, including semi-automatic and fully automatic, allowing operators to select the appropriate level of firepower for the situation. However, the weapon's design prioritizes controllability and precision rather than indiscriminate fire. Materials and construction further distinguish the MP7. Extensive use of high strength polymers reduces overall weight while maintaining structural integrity. The weapon's compact frame incorporates integrated accessory rails, enabling the attachment of optical sights, lights, and other machine-specific equipment. This modularity reflects the broader shift in military small arms design toward adaptability. Rather than issuing a single fixed configuration, modern forces often require weapons that can be tailored to specific roles. One of the MP7's most distinctive features is its telescoping stock and folding vertical foregrip. These elements enhance stability during aimed fire while allowing the weapon to remain compact when not in active use. The ergonomic layout of controls is designed for ambidextrous operation, an increasingly standard requirement in modern service weapons. Attention to detail and ergonomics underscores the platform's intended role among professional users who demand reliability under stress. Beyond its technical characteristics, the MP7 occupies a unique position in the broader narrative of modern warfare. It represents a moment when military planners recognized that the battlefield was evolving not only in scale, but in technology. The proliferation of body armor, the rise of urban conflict, and the growing importance of special operations forces all contributed to a demand for new solutions. The MP7 was not designed for mass infantry assaults. It was conceived as a specialized tool for a specialized era. Its strategic impact lies less in sheer numbers and more in influence. By advancing the PDW concept, the MP7 encouraged a re-evaluation of how militaries equip non-infantry personnel and close protection units. It demonstrated that compact weapons could be engineered to address specific technological challenges, rather than simply miniaturizing existing rifles. In doing so, it contributed to a broader conversation about the balance between portability, firepower, and protection. Psychologically and symbolically, the MP7 has become associated with elite units and modern counterterrorism operations. Its distinctive silhouette, compact yet purposeful, conveys an image of precision and readiness. However, it is essential to view this symbolism within a responsible context. The weapon is a tool shaped by strategic necessity, not an icon of spectacle. Its design reflects sober calculations about risk, survivability, and operational effectiveness. Over time, advancements in body armor and small arms technology have continued. Compact carbines and improved ammunition have blurred the lines that once defined the PDW niche. Yet the MP7 remains in service with various agencies, a testament to the soundness of its core design. Its longevity speaks to its reliability and adaptability rather than to any singular dramatic attribute. In assessing the MP7's legacy, it becomes clear that its greatest contribution may be conceptual. It embodies a shift toward highly specialized solutions in military equipment, acknowledging that modern conflict often demands tailored responses. The weapon's development illustrates how defense technology evolves in dialogue with emerging threats. As armor improved, so too did the means designed to counter it, creating a cycle of adaptation that continues to shape the battlefield. Today, the MP7 remains relevant, not because it dominates headlines, but because it quietly fulfills a defined role. In the hands of trained professionals, it offers a balance of compactness, penetration capability, and modularity that few other platforms match in the same size category. Its continued presence in service inventories underscores the enduring importance of personal defense weapons in an age where unpredictability defines security challenges. Looking forward, the future of weapons like the MP7 will depend on how militaries prioritize mobility, protection, and logistical simplicity. Emerging technologies, from advanced materials to new ammunition concepts, may redefine the PDW category once again. Yet whatever form the next evolution takes, it will stand on foundations laid by weapons such as the MP7 innovations born not from spectacle, but from the pragmatic demands of a changing world. In the end, the MP7 is more than a compact firearm. It is a case study in how engineering, strategy, and geopolitics intersect. Designed in response to a specific problem, it became a symbol of adaptability in modern warfare. Its story is not one of dramatic transformation, but of careful refinement, a reminder that in the realm of defense technology, progress often comes not in leaps, but in precise, deliberate steps shaped by the realities of the battlefield.